Hello, and welcome to Week 5 of NFL Predictions. Sorry for not uploading Week 4. We got kind of busy with movie production on Sunday. But the movie is done. It will be released on Sunday, October 6th. So be prepared for that. Anyway, thanks for still supporting us. Even though we didn't upload, we are really sorry about that. We're going to try to get the rest of the games done. Anyway, so what we did is we added up the scores from Week 3, and then we just added 8 for each Countryball. Italy has 35 points, Ireland has 33 points, and France has 32. Here we go. Week 5 predictions coming up. On Thursday Night Football, you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. This game has not started. It is Wednesday night as of recording this. This should go out on Thursday night, I think. But I think the Buccaneers are going to win 24-17 against the Falcons. I'm going to say the Falcons squeak this one out. 21-17. They had a terrible showing against the Broncos. So I don't think they're going to get revenge yet. Anyway, I think the Buccaneers are going to win 24-17. Yeah, Ireland, I'm not going with you. Hey, that's not nice. Now. Next up on Sunday at 8 or something in the morning, you got the Jets taking on the Vikings. This game is being played in London. That's why it's early for Americans. Especially if you live in, California. It's going to be, 6 in the morning. I think the Vikings are going to win. They're one of the... I think it's only 2. The Vikings and the Chiefs are both 4-0. But I think the Vikings will get this done 31-17. What about you, Ireland? 21-17 Jets. I'm going to say 28-24 Vikings. Interesting. Next up, we got the Buffalo Bills taking on the Houston Texans. This is going to be quite an interesting game. The Bills are 3-1. I think they lost their most recent game against the Ravens. And the Texans are coming off a win, but man, it was close. Now, the Bills, I didn't expect to be 3-1. I expected them to be 1-3, 2-2, stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. However, the Texans barely beat the Jaguars, so I'm going to have to go with the Bills 28-24. It's going to be close. I'm going to say 35-28 Texans. I'm going to say Bills 17-10. All right, next one. The team that I expected to do a bit better, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the only, winless team left versus the Colts. This is a division matchup, and I do think the Jaguars get the win here, 21-17 over the Colts, and I'll talk about that. The Colts aren't that much better than the Jaguars. The Jaguars almost beat a high-powered Texans team with C.J. Stroud, stuff like that. Plus, the Jaguars have had a decently hard schedule. Hey! With the exception being that team. Hey, we were good last year. No, you weren't. Zip it. That's kind of mean, Italy. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, 21-17, as I explained. 28-24. I think the Jaguars are going to win again, too. 17-10 Jaguars. Next up, we got the Red Hot Commanders taking on the Browns. I think the Commanders win this game, 35-17. And it's just because the Browns are looking really good this year, especially with the draft pick. Totally not foreshadowing Mr. Griffin Jr. Don't you say it, Italy. Anyway. I think the Browns actually win this one, 21-17. I think the Commanders win, 28-24. Oh, so I'm the lone soldier again? Appears so. Yep. Next one. Next up, we got another division matchup between the 1-3 Dolphins and the 1-3 Patriots. They're both on the bottom of the division, I guess. I don't know. But I do think Tua Tagovailoa and company find a way to win this one 28-21. Italy, did you get another concussion? What do you mean? Tua isn't gonna play. Oh, that's right. And they still win. Anyway, I think the Patriots win this one 27-24. I think the Dolphins win 28-24. I'm the Lone Ranger again? Appears that way. Correcto. Another Sunday noon divisional matchup again for like the fourth time this week. We got the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Both of these teams have kind of been a letdown to me this year. I thought the Bengals would do better, and I thought the Ravens would do better. I think the Ravens are gonna recover, but I'm not sure about the Bengals. I think the Ravens win this one 35-17. I'm gonna go with the Ravens 21-17. Then I'm gonna change mine to the Nope, too late. I'm gonna be the Lone Ranger here, and I'm gonna go No, I'm kidding. Am I? No, I am. 17-13, Ravens get the job done. Next one. Next up, we kind of have the slot bowl between the Bears and the Panthers. Although, I will admit, the Bears are looking decent, but kind of only their defense. Sorry, Caleb Williams fans. But I don't know if things are looking good for him in Chicago. But, I mean, the Bears' record overall doesn't really say that much. Whereas the Panthers, I feel like they might just have the upper hand. They played a good team last week and they barely lost. Well, and they beat the Raiders. Hey, we're a good football team. Kind of, sometimes. But I do think the Panthers actually win this one. I'm going to go 24-17 just because they lost to a good team and then, well, yeah. But to be honest, I feel like the Panthers can make a run if they have some easy teams, but same with the Bears. I'm going to go the Bears 24-17, opposite of Italy's score. I'm going to go 21-17 Bears. Oh, thanks, guys. Now I'm the Lone Ranger? It's what you deserve. Yeah, you called the Panthers fans bad. No, I just called the Panthers bad. Hey, you said it again. Ha! I don't know where they went, but next up we got the Cardinals taking out the 49ers. What's that sound? Who cut out the lights? It's me, France. Ireland, is that you? It's Italy. France, make your prediction quick. 49ers win 21-17. 49ers are the better team. Ha! No violence, Italy. Okay. 24-28, 49ers win. I'm going to go with the 49ers too. 42-28. Alright, next one. Here's Italy with a few words to say on his behavior. I am sorry for the behavior and how I have called your teams bad. I am really, really, really sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to picking here, because I have picked all, actually. I'm gonna say the Broncos win 28-17, but the Raiders might put up a fight. This is really, I don't know, this is anyone's game. I'm gonna say the Broncos win 21-16. How do you get 16? Easy, 3 field goals and a touchdown. Yeah, I guess so. France, what about you? I'm going to say the Broncos 21-17. Interesting. Next one. Next up, we got the Giants taking on the Seahawks on Sunday at noon, I think. The Seahawks are a pretty solid team. They lost to the Lions, but the Lions are pretty good. And the Giants. Kicker got hurt, lost to the Commanders. Their season has just been I don't know. They easily could be 0-4 instead of 1-3. And the Seahawks could easily be like 1-3 or something. But I think the Seahawks are solid rather than most people think. The Giants just aren't quite it, at least not in my opinion. So I think it's going to be 28-10. I think the Seahawks do get this one done. The Giants, I really just don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. They're kind of meh. They're not, like, terrible, but the Jaguars could be better, maybe. Ish. Next up, I think it's going to be 21-17 Seahawks. I'm going to go with the Giants here. 7-3. That's a low score. Yep. Next up, we got the Packers taking on the Rams. I don't think the Packers played a great first half, but you don't have to. They almost won their game, and the Packers are looking pretty good, especially as soon as Jordan Love gets healthy, which obviously he'll be back from his first game back jitters and stuff like that. So I do think the Packers get it done here, 28-21. But this is a 3:25 game, by the way, on Sunday. The Rams, the real reason why I'm not going with the Rams here, their team has just been falling apart. Who do they have as a starter? Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp. Now, let's see, Puka Nacua. Now, Tutu at 12? Maybe. Oh, man. Yeah. Stacked with injuries, kind of stacked with injuries. And we don't know if Christian Watson's going to play in this game, but I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, Packers 28, Rams 21. I'm going to say it's going to be a 35er to a 27er. I think it's going to be 21-17 Packers. Oh, wow. I'll go with the Packers this week. Yep. Okay, thanks. Next up, we got the Cowboys taking on the Steelers. This could go either way. On one hand, really good defense versus kind of mid at both. The Cowboys, I feel like, could be good, but they're not great right now. And the Steelers are coming off a loss as well, so that might affect their morale. But so will it to the Cowboys. Although, I think the Cowboys won their last game. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go with the Cowboys, though. It's gonna be 21-17. Just barely, though. Like, this game could go either way. I'm gonna go with the Steelers. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 17-14 Steelers. What about you, France? I'm gonna say it's gonna be 21-17 Steelers get it done. Do you guys just copy my scores and paste them to, like, another thing? Yeah. You know, if you get the scores right, it gives you 2 points instead of 1. Yeah. Has that happened a single time this season? According to my calculations, no. Wow, that kind of is sad. Well, you are in the lead, so it makes sense that you should be sad. Yeah. Don't be talking, Mr. Last Place. Don't be talking, Mr. Middle of the Pack. Okay. In the final game of the week, we got the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New Orleans Saints on Sunday night. No, it's Monday. Monday night game, I think. Yep, we looked. Yep, it's right. The Saints, after starting out 2-0 red hot, dropping 40 bombs, are going to cool off yet again when they play the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs get this done, 42-28. And the Chiefs, ironically, drop a 40 bomb on the Saints. I think I'm going to go, actually, with the Saints here, 24-21. They seem decent. What about you, France? 42-35. It's going to be a real high scorer. Interesting. And then we got the bye week teams. So I guess we just ranked the bye week teams. Number 4, the Titans. If the Titans don't get things figured out soon, it could mean a very bad season in Tennessee. But we're only a month in, so I don't know. Number 3, we got the Philadelphia Eagles, actually. They've had some pretty devastating losses this season. And I don't know if that'll continue, but on the path that they're on right now, it certainly seems like it does and will. Number 2, we got the Chargers. They could easily be undefeated. And Patrick Mahomes pretty much killed his own teammate's ACL in that game. However, the Chargers were held scoreless in the second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. And then number 1, you got the Lions. They're not undefeated, but they're looking really solid this season. I'm excited to see where they can go. Possibly the Super Bowl if Dan Campbell knows what he's doing. But so far, since he's came to Detroit, it does look like he knows what he's doing. So that's good for the Lions. Anyway, thanks for watching our video. Yeah, thanks. Yep. We're trying to hit 200 by Christmas, so we would really appreciate it if you could subscribe. Maybe. You don't have to. Anyway, thanks for watching, and goodbye. We'll try to get more, long-form video content out daily now. So, bye. 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 Peace.